Good afternoon, friends. I'm Shankari Jaykumaran Unnithan, a recruitment consultant heading Timetronic Management Consultants Private Limited. And essentially, this means I help people to get placed and shift jobs. I started this organization 6 years ago, and before starting business, I started my career in the same industry. Now, efficiently, we work for all companies across India and do placements for individuals. Now, what are we going to discuss for the next couple of minutes? Friends, welcome to NIBM Global webinar on social media and recruitment. A lot of people ask me this question: is it necessary for a job seeker to be in social media or having his or her presence in social media? Now, the answer to this question is almost 92% of the employers or the companies, in fact, hire people through social media. They actually scan the candidates through social media. Now, if you see, this is exactly where a job seeker has to be very, very careful about and needs to be worried about. In fact, anything that is being exhibited on the social media accounts is valuable and is actually being noted. And the second reason would be 40% and above of job openings are usually posted on social media. So the point is, if you're not an active job seeker on social media, you might actually miss these exciting opportunities. And do you want that to happen? Now, some of the things that strategists or researchers have found out is that a lot of people get eliminated for various reasons in recruitment. Some of them actually get eliminated to the reason that they've actually posted goofy pictures on Facebook. Some of them got rejected on reasons that they actually had postings on unexpected behaviors. Some even got rejected for the reason that they were bad-mouthing about their previous employers. A lot of them also got discriminated or rejected for reasons that they were using postings or they were doing postings on discrimination factors. So social media is an effective tool in recruitment, and with the pace of fast-growing social media marketing and branding, it is not a big surprise that recruitment is using social media as a new technique or a new trend. Now, how do you avoid all this? What I need to tell you personally is, in fact, when you upload informations on your social media accounts, it would be good actually to reduce your personal information to a great extent on these accounts. Remember, people are trying to hire you, they're finding reasons to hire you, but similarly, they're also finding reasons to reject you. Now, the second important point is to be consistent in all the social media accounts that you're actually available on. Supposing you upload something on Facebook, but things contradict on your LinkedIn profile, or both these informations on LinkedIn and Facebook contradict on what you've given in your resume. Now there you're going to be in a very serious trouble. Now the third important point is to brand you or promote yourself in a consistent way and with an effective social media tool. And when you brand yourself with a social media tool, you need to be very, very careful. You need to give information on the social media which actually the employer wants to see or is seeking in an employee. So you need to highlight. So only a profile would not do. With the profile, you will actually need to give the social site involvement also, which can actually give insight on your knowledge, skills and capabilities. Now I will give you a couple of tips on how to start doing social media networking. The first important tip is actually to find out which social media tool you would like to use as an effective personal management or branding tool. Now, if you're already in anyway, you must have heard about LinkedIn. So LinkedIn is one of the most effective means of recruitment. So that will give you a branding. But other techniques like other media like Facebook, Twitter, Google+, all are equally effective in terms of branding. Now the second, if you're already on a social media site, whichever the sites are, you need to Google yourself first. Any employer looking about details for an applicant would actually Google you. So when you Google yourself, you will find out all the information that you have given and people have given about you on the web. And it is very essential to take away all the information that can demean your job search. So if there is something of that sort, you need to take it out immediately. Now the third important point is to build your network. Social media might be an effective tool, we are discussing on the same topic, but interacting with people in person and talking cannot be replaced by social media. So you can only use social media as a tool to build your network personally and professionally. So when you're building your network, how do you do it? Please don't focus on building your network on a quantitative basis. Please build your network on quality basis. People actually don't like exchanging resumes and contact information on the websites. And if you try to do that, that will not look professional. So you will have to take it out of the website and then try to get linked with them and try to get into a job employment process. So the next important, building network is very, very important. The next important point in social media would be to actually be a contributor. It is human nature that when you're searching a job, what happens eventually is that you're very selfish and you don't want to impart. You try to take all the information available on the web for yourself and you forget to impart. But remember, employees are not looking for people who don't want to contribute. You need to be a very active contributor, a constructive contributor in terms of advices, in terms of strategies, in terms of giving out solutions. This will attract a lot of employers towards you. There are a lot of websites doing that, like Quora.com and Glassdoor, Simply Hired. So these places are somewhere where employers frequently come and visit to find out what have you written or what contributions are candidates giving on those sites. So it is very important, including with the profile, to be on other social sites where you can actually actively contribute. Now the next important point is to complete your profile. I've seen a lot of profiles which are incomplete, they don't even upload their photos. But that is an incomplete profile and I don't think people will come back to those profiles. You need to first upload your profile photo because that attracts a lot of employers towards you. A second important thing is you need to complete your profile in terms of what you do, details on what type of employment you're looking for, details on your education, that means the entire resume has to be there. And together with that, you need to give information as to what your aspirations are, what your hobbies are, what are you looking out for, what kind of employment are you looking out for, and are you currently available, what kind of type of positions are you looking for. Those kind of things will definitely help you to get employers towards you. So that is very, very important to complete your profile. Now you need to be again consistent on whatever accounts that you've chosen to be in. All the information given in those accounts have to be very real and original. Please don't try to make up anything or bluff there, because basically when you actually meet an employer, you fall in trouble because you don't know what you have given in LinkedIn and you don't know if it is linked with what you're given somewhere else. So it all becomes a big confusion and chaotic situation when you're actually attending a live interview. So be very, very careful as to avoid any kind of bluffs and to be extremely centric and original. So these kind of points will actually help you to use social media as an effective tool for recruitment. And today's webinar, I was trying to make the candidates understand anybody looking for a job search would definitely need to first get into social media, but use it very, very carefully and thoughtfully. About 90% of the online adults use social media, at least one account of social media. And if you were to see, almost average 109 minutes is spent every single day on a person's life on social media. So imagine the kind of rapid growth that we're having in social media. So we should definitely use social media as an effective tool to get job opportunities, to get in touch with employees and get hired. Thank you so much.